What declassified revelations changed Vietnam War tactical impacts? Imagine discovering that the United States nearly crossed a line that could have changed the entire course of history. That's what declassified documents reveal about the Vietnam War. These revelations show how close the conflict came to nuclear escalation, how chemical and air tactics shaped the battlefield, and how intelligence and counterinsurgency strategies evolved. Let's explore what these facts mean for understanding the war's major campaigns and turning points. Back in 1968, military planners created secret plans for using tactical nuclear weapons in Vietnam. These plans, called Operation Fracture Jaw, were developed at the Pacific Command level without full approval from President Lyndon Johnson. It shows how military leaders considered nuclear options to break the deadlock. Fortunately, the president stopped these plans before they could be used, but the fact remains that the war almost escalated to nuclear levels. This knowledge changes how we see the risks involved in the conflict's most intense moments. Another key reveal involves the extensive use of aircraft for bombing missions and chemical warfare. The United States used aircraft to drop bombs and deploy defoliants like Agent Orange. These chemicals aim to strip jungle cover and expose enemy hideouts. Operations such as Pink Rose focused on developing techniques for defoliation, which were meant to weaken Viet Cong supply lines. But these tactics had long-lasting effects on civilians and soldiers, raising ethical questions and influencing future military decisions. Knowing this helps us understand how air and chemical tactics impacted the battlefield and the moral debates they sparked. Signals intelligence also played a major role. Declassified reports show that the United States developed advanced methods to intercept enemy communications. This intelligence helped locate troop movements, infiltration routes, and command centers. The use of signals intelligence made it possible to plan more precise attacks and avoid surprises. These revelations highlight how crucial information gathering was in shaping the outcomes of key offensives and campaigns. They also led to better operational security, which was vital for maintaining tactical advantages. Finally, the war's counterinsurgency tactics evolved as U.S. forces learned more about the Viet Cong's use of villages for support. The Americans increased patrols, searched for hidden supplies, and forcibly relocated civilians to cut off enemy support networks. These efforts marked a shift from traditional warfare to a more complex counterinsurgency approach. However, these tactics also caused social and political issues, as they affected local populations and made the battlefield more complicated. Understanding these changes shows how the war's tactics adapted over time and influenced its major campaigns. In summary, declassified revelations reveal that the Vietnam War could have gone nuclear, that chemical and air tactics played a significant role, and that intelligence and counterinsurgency strategies constantly evolved. These facts help us see how close the conflict came to different turning points and how tactics shaped the overall course of the war.